Hello everyone, my name is DrGaurav Singh. I am working as CEO at Blockchain for Impact Foundation. Biotech is the backbone of any research program that a country wants to have to support healthcare. Biotech plays a very crucial role in actually finding out innovative solutions to problems that were non-existent before, and biotech also gives you knowledge of how to go proceed and to plan in future in prevention of things that are novel in nature. So during COVID times, there are a lot of examples in which biotech helped us a lot in tackling this problem. Covaxing is a prime example in which we, in a very short period of time, we were able to develop our own indigenous vaccine. Similarly, in testing, we were able to develop kits based on antigen that can test COVID at bedside at a rapid pace. Also, when we started during COVID, there were only few RT-PCR machines, but in a very short time, because of biotech technology, we were able to establish many RT-PCR machines throughout the country, as well as increase their efficiency and output. COVID was a prime example in which we did a pretty decent job, but because of this lack of biomedical research and innovation, we were not able to tackle the problem as efficiently as it could have been. The major reason for our lacking behind in this sector is that we are working in silos. For example, there are institutes that are working in biomedical research, there are medical colleges that are dealing with patients, and there are companies that are coming up with biomedical research projects. The problem is that if there is no collaboration amongst these sectors, it is very difficult to actually tackle a problem, as well as there will be a lot of duplication of work and waste of resources. So a collaboration in which institutes who are doing basic research, medical colleges who are treating patients, and these types of pharmaceutical companies as well as biomedical research companies come together to form a network in which they are tackling problems will be very helpful. Every year many research projects are taken up by institutes and many papers are published in various journals, but the problem is that how many of them actually translate to real world products. So translational research is the need of the hour. If you are working in your labs and the solution is not oriented for public good, I think it is not that useful as compared to what we can do if we try to focus on how to make it useful for public and to bring in common good in every research that we are trying to put into perspective. Our organization Blockchain for Impact was founded by our founder Mr. Sandeep Nelwal in April 2021 when second wave of COVID was in full flow. There was a lot of death and disability during that time, and that moved our founder very much, and he started one Twitter plia which asked for donations, and many of the people responded very well to that, and we were able to connect a substantial amount of money to help India in COVID crisis times. So initially with that money we started supporting relief work. During relief work we brought many oxygen cylinders, oxygen concentrators, as well as other relief items that were needed for the country at that time. We partnered with many NGOs, many medical hospitals, as well as other organizations to provide immediate relief to people. Apart from that, we also started doing our biomedical research at that time by supporting genomic sequencing of COVID, and through our partner like Strand Life Sciences, we were able to do continuous COVID sequencing for a very large period of time. Let's say for 1 year we did that sequencing, and it brought a lot of data to us. Now after the relief part was over, we transferred ourselves to more of the programmatic approach. Now in the programmatic approach we are focused basically on biomedical research, and in that biomedical research we have recently launched a program called BFI Biome. In BFI Biome we are trying to establish a virtual network. In that virtual network, we are trying to bring the institutes, the incubators, as well as startups together to address the translational research needs of the country. Is that we are, as a common funder, will be funding all these three types of organizations to bring forward products that are helpful for public good. Apart from the BFI Biome program, we are also planning to build a research institute in India. That research institute is going to be the state-of-art research institute and one of its kind. And that research institute will actually help in advancing the biomedical research as well as innovative research in India. The second part of our efforts is the district full stack program. The district full stack program originated from the fact that during COVID there were many solutions that came up in healthcare sector, but all these solutions were actually not field tested. So in district full stack, what we are looking at is selecting few districts in which we can put forward our NGO partners to work with government officials and local public to find out problems first, and followed by problems we can find innovative healthcare solution for those problems, field tested, and then can those products can be then taken to rest of the country also. So these two arms, that is the biomedical research sector and the district full stack, is the programs that we are working on currently. In future, what we look forward to actually making both these programs a success, and in our virtual network we look forward for adding as many government institutes of prominence as possible. We are already working with institutes like Indian Institute of Science, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, and prominent research institutes like BITS Pilani, and we like to take it forward by including as many as possible with us. Also in future, what we plan is to integrate blockchain and AI technology in our efforts in healthcare. That's a long way to go, but we definitely are working towards that direction. And we also will like to establish a consortium in which all the funders come together to partner to actually fund these type of innovative healthcare projects.